Okay, so I'm back, and I thought we'd start with this, or continue on with this shelf unit. I'm not gonna take everything out and show exactly everything, but I've taken, see if I can get it to focus, the light from the window is messing with the camera. I've taken some of the containers down. You can see the ones in the corner here, there. The top one just holds storage containers. The bottom one, I will show you another one I have here, filled with synthetic flowers and stuff. Here I have some chipboard, some thick felt, some extra boxes, tray up here. Top one here is mixed media stuff. This one here is a light box that I need to, come on, stop messing, that I need to get better lights to use. These 4 ones I will show when I show all the other mini stuff, because this is mini stuff. And I will start by showing, on that shelf I have this container which holds all kinds of sprays, like spray adhesives, fixative, it holds spray paint and stuff. And going on here we can see one of these big tubs. And I have, if I can get it, on the edge of every box I have that, that especially the ones that are not see-through, I have, these ones are chalk stickers. I've written with a chalk marker what's in them. So in this box I just have synthetic flowers and leaves and stuff that I use for making flower arrangements and using flowers for cards and mixed media paintings and stuff. And in this smaller one, I'm right by the, oh, my piggy pillow. I just have some oasis, both wet and dry, and some wire with beads on it, and just some ordinary bronze wire, I think it's called, bronze. So going on here, I have, these are some merchant stalls I'm working on for my mini stuff. I have also here in containers, I have some die cuts, and these are just plastic metal looking hanging thingies for like cards and stuff. Is how I store all my 6x6 paper. I break everything out of its package and I store them by color. I don't know how this is gonna work now that I've started using YouTube videos. I don't know all the companies, some of these are really old as well, but it is what it is. I like the storage system. And back here in this corner I have some silicone putty, I have some polyfilla for basing and stuff. This is mixed both for miniature stuff and for crafting. I have some lacquer, just water-based lacquer, some smaller spray adhesives, and extra fast-drying fluid for super glue. Up here I have my homemade jelly plate. Works great. I made one from the Frugal Crafter with glycerin. Here I have my homemade foam stamps, and underneath here I just have backing paper from like stickers and stuff, bigger sheets, that I use to making my own grass tufts and stuff for miniatures and stuff. I'm just gonna turn this off, put some stuff back, and I'll be back. So I'm back. I just put the stuff back, so I can take down other stuff and show you. So this is how I store my embellishments and floss and ribbon. Sorry about that. I divided it up. Let's see if by color. I used to have all of these. If you remember on the wall video, I showed you those empty hangers. I used to have everything on little rings up on the wall, but it became so much that I could no longer find stuff. So now I just made some cards by myself from chipboard, packaging and stuff, and I put them up. And I have every piece of fiber, like yarn and stuff, that I have a piece of in here, so I know that I have it. Since it's in the bedroom, I forget it. I have white die cuts in here. I have everything like these pearl acrylic things. I have my flowers. I have ribbons. I have flower stamens in white. I have feathers. I have all my sequins in white. I have all my glitters in white here. I have all my bling in white. And underneath here I have all my brads and all my eyelets also in white there. So going on up here, I have just some glass paints. Like I said, I do all kinds of crafts. Here, I'm just gonna move this here. Here, I just have a box with all my smaller parcels or rolls of nylon threads, strings for macrame and stuff. And going down, here I have these. And all these boxes, except the plastic ones, is from IKEA. Here, I have 4 of these, I don't know, CD boxes, I think they are. And these just hold backup stuff. Like, this one holds makeup sponges. This one holds Velcro. This one holds pens. And the last one holds backup flowers. And going here is my storage for all my wooden embellishments that are not very super big. So I don't have a lot. And going on here, you see in front of here, I have, this is just a miscellaneous thing for minis. I have some just containers I've emptied out. I'm gonna put them away. Here I have some more glass paints and some enamel paints. And on top is just a bag of pink foam scraps. And going on here, yes, I love these containers. These are die-cut words, or die-cut alphabets. I like when I scrapbook or when I do whatever. See if I can get it to focus. There you go. To just be able to do it. So here, this was the first alphabet I ever bought. It's the Cuttlebug, You're Not the Boss of Me. So I die cut it and I sort them by letter. And for this, I think I have both of these are A, both of these are B, and so on and so forth. And that's how I keep all my die-cut alphabets. And you see I have quite a few. And then there's some extra stuff in here as well. Christmas has not been sorted by color. Christmas has been staying as Christmas. But just because that's the only one I really only thing I really celebrate. And I'm gonna turn on the light. In the back here, you see some miniature stuff. I have some wood sticks like tongue depressors and lollipop sticks and stuff. I have some things that I'm giving away to my miniature group. I have this one that is just holding tools like for beadworks and stuff, and metal works. I have another two of these that I had my tools in my CD shelf. The top one holds post-it tape, surgical tape, and magnets. And the bottom one holds small bottles and some miscellaneous stuff. And going on here is a lot of miscellaneous stuff. I have some just flowers, silk flowers, that I've just picked up when I bought, like, you know, the things that go around candlesticks and stuff. I have some spoons. I have, these ones contains all my small crocodile clips for when I put laces and stuff up. I have some micro brushes. I have a ordinary hole punch, an A4 hole punch. I have a pot of clay tools. I have a small anvil, a helping hand, and a bow maker my father helped me make. So that's that shelf. So we're gonna go down. So going down, I'm gonna sit down on the floor. I love my containers. This is, how would you call it? Yeah, storage thingamajig, mostly for like screws and bolts and stuff, that holds all my bead caps. So that's that, and they also hold my bling roundels for like stick pins and stuff. And here I just have floral tape for making jewelry or floral picks, some memory wire, and some stuff for making jewelry and stuff as well. I'm gonna put this to the side, and then up here is where I keep made cards. Here is where I keep card bases. So once every now and then, if this is getting low, I have a lot of 6x6 card bases, because that's what I started doing. I sit down and I just make card bases. So next to that, I have a little bin with napkins. And these napkins, I will show you in another video where I keep the bulk of my napkins, but these are all just separated already. So it's just the top ply of napkins for decoupage and stuff. And here I keep most of my silk clay and paper clay and polymer clay mold stuff that I use for mixed media and all kinds of stuff. And in the back here, let's see if I need to get up. Sorry about the shaking. And move my light. In the back here, move this box. In the back here, I have some Kumahimo plates and a pearl underlay to make pearls not go around. I have thin metal wire. I have some twine. In the bottom one there, I have some thick metal wire. And here I just keep extra blades, extra small stuff goes in here. And in the back there, I just have some foams and roller painters, you know, the ones that you paint like walls with, but small ones. And the absolute bottom is just dominoes and stuff like that. So okay, going over here. Over here, sorry, I'm running out of breath. Over here, I have my Sutter Bind It All. I have my glue guns. I have my professional heat gun. And I think I have a silicone mat in there as well, and all my bind it all wire. This one just contains, pull it out. This one just contains linoleum and stamp rubber and just rubbers for making stamps, and my cutters for that. This one I've shown you before. It's containing all my newspaper clippings. The one underneath contains all my extra scissors and stuff, and like how do you call it, saws for sawing wood and stuff. My big box of Tyvek and my Scrabble letters that are separated in little plastic baggies in that Scrabble box. Another one with pink embellishments, and that's just a box of envelopes. Bottom shelf. This one contains casting stuff. So it contains different plastic containers. It contains gypsum, and gypsum I started, and in the bottom I have like a brush for my molds and stuff to keep them keep air bubbles out of them. This one contains jewelry equipment. I have like my jewelry letter punches. I have a pearl making weave. I have a macrame tool and stuff like that. So bigger like tools. Here I have all my silicone forms for making with clay and stuff, baking and making. Some I bought, some I made myself. Like these ones are bought from China. This one I bought here in Sweden. Fun stuff. I have them all together. Here I have some for my miniature stuff, like bases I made molds of, and yeah, all kinds of little doodads and stuff. So that's fun. In the end, farthest in there, I have like block candles and stuff, and that one just contains some candle jelly and some alterable stuff. Just need to put this back. Here, some more containers that are empty, and a bag of bags. Everybody's got one. And last part of this shelf, or in this shelf at least, I have this one that I've altered. I got this one at Panduro. And this one contains just knickknacks and doodads like these poles. Poles for like when you're doing albums and stuff. Small S-hooks, book plates, yeah. And so on and so forth. Lots of small little doodads in there. And it's 3 tiers that you can take out. I have this little one that just contains bigger type beads. Wood beads, plastic beads that I use most, not used for jewelry and stuff, but I use them for like making pillars and stuff in Dungeons and Dragons or miniatures. This one is all kinds of hobby stuff. So it's, I can just show you through the styrofoam bowls. It's extra plastic ice cream scoops for my my embossing powder and stuff. There's some, I don't know what you call chenille stems. There's wire. There's extra baking sheet papers for when I'm painting and stuff. Next to that, we have this little box that just contains like bags and some extra envelopes, like paper bags and stuff. And then in this box, it's too heavy to take with one hand, I have these A6 sized papers. also stored by color. And in this final box here on the side, I have alterable items and stuff like that. A lot of it in silk paper, so it doesn't get damaged by the other stuff in there, like wooden stuff and stuff. And stuff and stuff and stuff. And I'm gonna pause you for a second and just get out what's underneath this shelf. Underneath my shelf, like I said, I use all my space. I have this bag that I got at IKEA many years ago. And it's for kids' paints. But I use it to store my polymer clay. And my polymer, like softener and what's this? Bacon bond. And so on and so forth. I also have some texture plates here. And some of my tools, like my blades and stuff. And some bead rollers. So that's where I keep my polymer clay. So, oh, I forgot to show you. This is one of my spray boxes that is made out of a pizza box. So this is what I usually use when I'm spraying stuff on my desk. It's pretty high, which I like, because I usually tend to spray all over the place. And it's openable, so it can widen in the front if I have something bigger. But that's where I keep that. And I think that will be it for this video. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye.